All right, welcome back to Talk. I'm sitting here with Miss Nerys Norris. You know, life happens and it can be a little overwhelming, as we are seeing with Nerys just now. She's ready to continue. She wants to continue, so we'll continue hearing her journey and her story. All right, so Miss Nerys, a counselor, you said, was what? Trying to overtake a vehicle?
No, not trying to overtake the line of vehicle and slam, he couldn't control the vehicle. When he saw him scan to him, he couldn't do nothing. You understand? They just lick up in him and kill him on the spot.
Where that happened?
That's Spanish River Bridge.
Where's Spanish River? That's
in Spring Garden, going to Buff Bay.
Okay, going to Buff Bay.
Miss.
All right, so you said you still haven't buried the first one yet that
No,
died in
miss.
the fire?
No, miss. Every minute the sergeant come to me, say the funeral home, say what me doing with the body if me not decide to bury and me never have any money. So, me couldn't do nothing. Me go down at the member of parliament office and me carry the burial order down there and we still never did get any help. So me said, sure, I just frustrated. Everything happened to me. I don't know what been do for it. I have so much problem. Anyway.
So the counselor that hit and killed your son, it didn't help with the burial at all?
No, miss.
It didn't help financially to bury the child?
No, miss.
Was he arrested?
Yes, miss.
Is he now behind bars?
No.
Or he was
miss.
arrested and released?
Arrest and release.
Okay, so he wasn't charged?
Yes, miss.
He was charged for murder?
Manslaughter.
Manslaughter.
Yes.
So there was a trial?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know no miss. Because I no go court, I no get no court date. I just get the information from the police and I carry to lawyer. So.
How long ago was that?
How long? I think about 4 years coming on to 5 years.
And you
know it was nomination.
Nomination. So you know now though that the counselor that hit and killed your son, he has been released.
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right. So how did you bury them?
Well,
did you bury one at a time,
no,
or
miss.
both of them are buried together?
The both of them. The one that died in the fire decide to cremate him body because it was much leave. So that cost 100,000 and St. Michael have the two body too. The same funeral home have the two body because police case all of them. So when me go there and say I really fear Pitney dead again. Because I remember say they have the first one and them
Right.
call 10 police to me from time to time and then decide say the two of them have to bury us, the one the bicycle kill now bury because the first one couldn't bury. So I go back down at the member of parliament office and then take the document them from me. So I start go to the people them in the community where me know active in politics and ask them to talk to Mr. Darrell Vaz me. So one day, I called one of them and she said to me, say, right now, Mr. Vaz, the one I office, you know, go down there. When I go down there, they said to me, say that Mr. Vaz into a meeting and 3 hours before it come out. So me get frustrated and me start crying now and me leave and I tell the same guy who did living at the house, they give me the phone and one JLP supporter pass on here and say, come with me man, come with me and I go back over the office and they say in time nobody come out of the office, me just knock the door and go in there. I go to Mr. Vaz and he make some phone call and decide say I go help me to bury them. Thanks to Mr. Darrell Vaz. He helped me with food. Me get food for the grave digging and the funeral. And he give me material to make the grave.
Okay.
What again he donate? I think he did call Ministry of Labour. And them find 100,000 towards the package.
Nice.
And me have this good friend, Mrs. Harris from Victim Support.
Victim Support.
Yes.
Hi, Mrs. Harris.
For our organization donate 100,000. Me have one sister in New York now. She send 80,000 and my mother send 20. So let's put a package together and just do the two
And
of
you were
them.
able to bury both of them?
Yes, miss. And that funeral day now, me couldn't even buy one dress. So me remember say, me Sharon they give me one nice black dress. So me say no, say me have to go wear that dress. Me do want carry dress today too, you know, but unfortunate, me never remember to look up in my suitcase and time that get too late. Yes, man, I me put on my dress and me go funeral. And we live at that location. So till
But what was the funeral like though? Because that would have been, even though you, the one that got burned in the fire, that body was cremated, but then you also have
okay, we
another-
get the ashes into a little box.
Right.
Into a little wooden box.
Okay.
So we
So it was on
on the
low-
casket. We put it
Oh,
on
it
the
was on
casket.
top of the casket.
Yes, miss. So
What was that like for you though, seeing that both children, two children, you're burying two children at once?
well, miss, tell her the truth, me cry out the whole ceremony. Me no know not more than me just go down me and cry. Because I know only the two of them me have died, and me have one more. The one when me get pregnant with when me attend the trail. Him born with a heart condition and him catch a disease named meningitis. So the disease and him the heart problem.
How old was that one when that one died?
14.
Oh, big boy, boy or girl?
Boy.
Big boy.
Yes.
So
And
you would have had a relationship with him because it's 14.
yes, miss. We tell her the truth, he was 14, but he have the mind of an adult.
Right.
Because anything we could ask him to do. And his father was abroad, so he would
He's not the same father as the other?
No, miss.
Okay.
From time to time, we'd sit down and he'd say, Mommy, all we want shoes, we want school bag. I go ask my father for your money. And anything we say ask him father for, and that thing ask him father for, and him father would have send it so. Would have help out a situation.
Right. And that was your first child?
Yes, miss. So,
So that was your first experience dealing with the loss of a child?
yes, miss.
What was that experience like?
Mr. Can imagine, because I used to go to trail, I used to attend the trail, and him grow till him pass, and him attend the trail, the same high school, and then he just take sick in the second grade and die. So you can imagine that was devastating.
Yes.
That was really a loss.
Does it, seeing that you've lost two other children after that first one, a few years later, was it a little more, were you able to deal with it a little more knowing that you have gone through that situation before, or was it still as traumatic as ever?
To tell her the truth, you see, the two that set are dead are two different experiences. Because the first one, I know say did have a problem. But the two when me lose down a spring garden. And like them did sick.
Right.
Me dey at home and me dey so near to the building and me couldn't save him. And for know say the other one.
Do you blame yourself for that, for your son that died in the fire?
No, miss.
Okay.
No, miss. Because it wasn't like me was cooking and me leave fire so in there.
Right.
No, miss.
Okay.
So it rough, but we have to continue my journey.
Yes.
So it go on for a time. Then we flood out now. Spanish River come down and flood out. We lose everything, even the mattress when me a hold on to. Soak, me a try to dry it, me decide say can't work out. So say alright, me a go move, go up now to one different district. We live up there, so we start work up Mecca, that's where they buckle water. We used to go up there 3 times for the week or rake the yard. Me have to get up before there if me look about breakfast, the first bus leave me because me start rake like 6 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes me done 10:30 and 11 o'clock. And when me say me done, me no mean say the work done. Me mean say me can't do no more for that day. And it was only $1,300, but
$1,300 a day,
yes,
or for the
miss,
week?
for the day, for rake up the property.
Okay. And it's a big property?
Yes, miss, and a pier stone.
Okay.
Time me and now the burn up on here now, it hurt me. From time to time it hurt me. Sometimes when me sleep at night, me can't move me hand. In a excess pain.
Yeah.
I tell us a pain. But anyway, continue upon my journey and me decide say, me I go leave the work now because me can't afford to eat in the morning. When me go work, me I reach home like 1 o'clock to 1.
In the afternoon?
Yes, miss. Because me have to come back down a spring yard no? And look and they have car or bus to carry me back up a low late where me living on. Decide say me I go leave the work now because it's hard. When me tell say hard, me mean say hard. Me say what me I go do now? Decide say alright. Me I go river now go look bus and sell. Because me no see nobody in my community now I sell bus. So I start journey now, go river now, go back down the same spring garden, down at the bridge or further up, catch car of me. I look busso and I sell and say that's still not enough.
Because you have, how many children now you have to feed?
I have 4 children at home.
You have 4 children at home?
Yes, miss. My daughter live nearby. So I look busso now and I sell, me start catch Janga now. We start journey to Shirley Castle. We don't go up there, we have to charter car. For car, we go to Shirley Castle and back home. Sometimes when we reach back at Orange Bay to home, I'm tired. Because I tell say journey, I tell say we all walk 10 miles to and from, you know.
You had your children with you?
No, the eldest one.
Okay.
Can't manage them journey, them man. So I paying up and I say, something here to have dinner, man. But what if we do? So one morning, Sunday morning now.
But before you go, for those who are watching who may not know what busu is well, it's in a shell.
Yes, miss. So like a shell.
Yes, you mostly have it cook it in soup.
Yeah.
It's from the river, not the sea.
River.
From the river,
yes.
under the stone.
Yes.
So you have to gently lift
have
up
to
the
bend your
stone.
back, man, 3 hours, man.
Yes.
And move the stone.
Oh, they're clamped onto the stone.
Yes,
so
miss.
you lift up the stone and pick them off.
And sometimes I go in the night. When I go in the night, then crawl out the water on them on the stone.
Oh, okay.
But when you shine the light on them, then drop off. They just slide down in the
So
water.
be careful how you catch them.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
And then you have to journey back home now with all those shell now. You don't need the shell, you know, but you have to bring home them because you have to scald them. You have to wash them properly and scald them, and the water we scald them with, you throw that in a one clean container and you cover that with mesh, make that one cool, and me throw the bush to them now.
What water does?
Them say that are the strong part.
So what, you drink that?
That
to use it to boil the soup?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
So me use like jump cover now and me throw the bush to them on it and make them cool fast. And me have my poly bag them now and me pick them out and me throw them in the poly bag and me throw back the water when me use scald them into the bag and then me have to freeze them now.
Okay.
Right, so one Sunday morning now, me will drive now we go Shirley Castle. Every car me see come, me ask them to carry me up there. They must say, boy, they can't go up there. And I see one of my friends and he say, where you going? And I tell him, I say, boy, what make your life hard, so man? And he had something I do and he say, me go help you to get a job, you know. One day my phone ring and he called me and he say, them a do show, them a film show. And them need a janitor on weekend done by Ken Jones. So if me go, me say, yes man, because me don't have a job. And me go do the interview. And
So that's where you're currently working now?
yes, miss. And me pass the interview and then call me. And that's, I think that's last year, June. So from that time till now, me go work for 2 days.
But it's still something, eh?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
So sometimes me able to use it pay me rent or pay me light bill. Not much, but me give thanks.
So tell me about victim support, because you have gotten help from victim support.
Yes, miss. Victim support now. When me used to leave me home, can't take the abuse whenever me decide to leave. Me can't live with clothes, make my baby father see me cousin that beat me up and so. Me just leave the house and me decide so me now go back. So like in the morning we go to them and tell them say, well, me now go home back in now, me now have no clothes to my children them, and
So you'll take the children with you?
yes, miss. They'll call the police and ask the police to accompany me if I go home for clothes and so. And then counsel the children from time to time.
Oh, so you and the children have received
yes, man, and
counseling from
numerous
victim
occasions.
support.
Yes.
Great.
And Mrs. Harris would visit the schools, Tragedy Primary, Port Antonio High, wherever they go to school. She would visit them and counsel them.
Nice.
And in whatever way she can assist, lunch money or school book, any assistant she can offer, she would offer to us from time to time.
Nice.
So they become a part of the family.
Nice. You also mentioned that your ex-boyfriend, you were never married?
No, miss.
All right, so your ex-boyfriend, he was abusive.
Yes,
but then
miss.
you would walk out of the relationship, but then you would go back.
Yes, miss.
So tell me about that.
Well, to tell you the truth, me always have a sympathy I care for him. Hoping and praying say he might go change.
He will
you know?
change.
Because when he abuse we and we run away from home and he see we again, he would have say, boy, I'm sorry and he now go do it again, and we run away him go Kingston, go live, and my mother and my sister tell her the truth, then start help me that time, and he used to call on my phone and talk to the children. The one with bicycle, we did for the bicycle, he did love him and him always a cry. So you say, alright, we have 6 of them for one man, and he better me try to make it work, and me allow him to come Kingston, come visit and come from time to time still till he start encourage we say come back to Portland, make we live as a family. And me no know getting a maid, me take up myself, all of what me have, all the clothes, all the shoes. My mother did send one big play
But
pen.
that's because you would visit from time to time and you would believe him.
Yes,
because
miss, me believe.
You'd come genuine, showing
Yes,
love,
miss.
care,
Yes, miss.
and you believed.
Yes,
you believe
miss.
that he would have changed.
Yes, miss.
All right, so you move back to
Move
Kingston
back to,
with,
leave
Port Antonio
everything
with him.
behind, man, and move back to Portland. Back to Mount Pleasant again, and the abuse start again, and me say.
How soon, how long after you returned to Portland with him the abuse started? The abuse starts all over again.
Like a month time.
Okay, not too long after.
So from me, the last run we go Orange Bay, we just end the relationship for good. And me try not to go nowhere for see him, because me don't know what he do to me, what he wanna do to me if he see me again. So him call the children on the phone from time to time, and he will talk to them, and then we go visit him when they feel like, but that's it.
Has he tried recently to contact you and to try, want you and him to make amends and to come back in your life?
No.
So what if he asks you,
No,
I'm
miss.
changing, I'm doing counseling and I want us to be a family again.
No,
would you go
no,
back?
miss. No,
Why
miss.
you wouldn't go back this time?
Miss, tell her the truth. You allow things to happen to you, right? No, everybody have a life, and you have to decide what you want out of life.
That is so true.
Nothing going to come to you. You have to go after what you want, and I want to be a good example to my children.
Nice.
Me agree, say me get involved with the wrong man. I'm a waste of that of my life, but we think now is the time for me take up myself off the ground and learn to walk again.
I just want to clap.
And me have my daughter, we really depend on me.
Yes.
I should have said me a lawyer, so me have to come to. Even sometimes they curse me out and say,
Who curse you out?
my children,
Your
they
children?
curse me and say, you just sit down and have this way for picnic for this man. I look how my tree used to treat it. And I say, well, that's a true, you know, but me thank God say me have one.
Yes.
Because me remember one time, you know, we used to raise a lot of ducks and he wasn't there and me decide, even I come, I couldn't see some of them, so decide so me I go in search of them. There is a trench that run along the yard, concrete trench, so me climb up on top of it and me don't know what, me just drop off and me fell inside the air, me sustain some cut and
Wow.
one of my fin and my head a bleed, over my eye about
no.
a bleed and me go in at the house and me start crying. Me say, me don't know what go happen to me, you know, cause me not able to cook nothing food to eat, you know. And the one way died off of the bicycle say, Mommy, me I go look for daddy, you know, me I go tell daddy what happened. And me say, you certain you can't find your way? And he say yes. And me say, alright. Me say, well, we happen by tomorrow. And when daylight, the other day ain't come. So, my children, they always did it for me. No care the problem, the situation, me always embrace them. Me can't, words can't explain.
You love your
How
children.
me love my children, them.
Yes.
I really love my children, them. And me have to do it, me have to do for them.
All right. So for folks watching out there, you still need somewhere to live, somewhere.
Yes,
to
me
live
still need, because from that time till now, me live in about 5 hours. And we not.
So do you have like a family place where you can make up something for yourself, or do you have anything
miss.
like that?
We have place in the country, place at Mount Pleasant.
So for folks out there, tell them what would you want help with?
Well, we want help with some material. Where me can build one like a home.
To call your own, eh?
Yes, miss. And what I really like to get the opportunity to go back and learn something when we can have a qualification.
What are you interested in? What would you like to do? Hairdressing, dressmaking, what?
We decide I would like to be a counselor.
A counselor.
Yes, miss.
Nice.
Because my experience, me feel say me can help many people.
Yes, I think so too. Yes.
So, I would like the opportunity to go back to school.
Right. So you'd love material to make
If
a
I
home.
want one room, one big one room where me could have even part of for me and my children them, and would like to go back to school.
Go back to school.
Yes, miss.
All right. What would you tell mothers out there, whether young or old, single mothers who are struggling, they don't even know where to turn? What would you say to
Well,
them?
the first thing you have to do, you have to learn to lean upon Jesus. Because sometimes we feel so desperate, we feel empty.
Yeah.
We feel like a broken vessel that cannot be mended. But because the Lord Jesus Christ, you see, when you lean upon Him, when you put your troubles and your problem and your frustration, He never fail we, He never leave we, and He never forsake we.
Yes.
And despite the situation, He always come forth for you. In your time of need, He always provide food. And He always provide shelter. No care how the place inconvenient.
Yes.
And He always provide good people to come to your assistance.
Wow.
So, the first thing you have to know God, you have to learn to pray. And when I say pray, even in a pain, you don't need to tell God nothing special.
Yes.
You understand? You just bring your problem to Him. Just as how it is. Because He see and He just want you to come to Him with your
Yes.
problem. And the next thing, you have to have love. You have to have love. You have to can love yourself and you have to can love your children and all in your life. You have to learn to make sacrifice. You can't say, boy, me no used to eat source of food, so me can't eat it. You have to do what you have to do. Understand?
Because you had to adjust to a lot of things that you were not used to.
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Yes, miss.
So, but for folks watching out there, they may say that, you know, you've gone through so many a hard time. You've gone through lost. You've gone through grief. You've gone through so many things. But she's still standing. I can't do that because I am not as strong as she is.
Well, I'm still standing because God, the grace of God.
All right.
Because I couldn't do it on my own.
Yes. Ms. Nerys, I want to thank you so much for being here with us today. I know sharing your story, sharing your journey was not an easy thing for you to do today. And I want to thank you for sharing with us. And the folks out there, you're watching, I know we have audience all over. So I'm asking folks out there, please, if you can, assist. It doesn't matter what it is. It may be very small. It may be $100, but everything counts. So whatever it is, I'm asking folks. This is my camera, Cassidy. I'm pleading. Let us do what we can to help. I know there are a lot of other persons out there like Nerys, but each one reach one. If you know of someone in your community, if you know of a friend, sometimes our very own, our neighbors are living in deplorable conditions and we turn a blind eye. So whatever you can, folks, please don't turn a blind eye to this program today. Reach out to Miss Nerys because she's in need of help. Reach out to your neighbor, reach out to a friend, you church groups, whatever it is. But whatever you can, I implore you, please call us at 876-368-1493. I'll repeat the number for you, 876-368-1493. Contact us. Miss Nerys doesn't even have a phone currently. So contact us and I will get to her, and whatever it is, we can put it together and assist her with even material for her home. She have her daughter who has 10 subjects, yes, and she'd love to go to school.
7 sexy and 3 keep, because she go lower 6, she not go upper 6, she want to go college.
That's just awesome. So folks, whatever it is, as I said, it could be as small as 50 Jamaican dollars, 100 Jamaican dollars. If we can do that, that would be awesome. And remember, God is watching and He's smiling down at us. Thank you for being here again, Miss Nerys, and thank you for watching. If you have a story to share, an inspiring story, if you want to share your journey, please contact us on the same number, 876-368-1493. Or you can send us an email at talkthejourney@gmail.com. The number will be floating along the screen, so you'll have that. I want to thank Hotel Timbambu for this beautiful venue for hosting us. Thank you. They're at 5 Evelyn Park Road, Port Antonio, not too far from Port Antonio High School, what we call Park School. I want to thank Shauna again for my beautiful outfit. Thank you, Shauna. They're across from the pedestrian crossing. It's S's Fabric and Variety Store. Shauna, just give them a call. The number will be floating as well. Just give them a call and Shauna will hook you up. I am clueless when it comes down to fashion. You may not think so, but I am, courtesy of Shauna and S's Fabric and Variety Store. So they will hook you up. Special thanks to Legal Chambers, Attorneys at Law, and Bloom Care Center. Get all your nursing services there. We also do house calls. Call us and we'll come to you. Thanks to my wonderful production team here at Talk the Journey. We'll see you next time on Talk. Miss Nerys, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your journey and all of that.
Yes, you run it.
Thank you, Miss Nerys. Bloom Care Center offers residential and non-residential geriatric and recuperative care. We're focused on improving and maintaining the health and wellness of our clients. Registered with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, we're located at 130 Moonlight Bay, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland, Jamaica, West Indies. Our settings are salubrious with well-trained staff and attention to details. Contact us at 876-913-3247 and 876-368-1493. Email us at bloomcarecenter@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Let us help you care for those you care for.